No, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to what was supposed to be the game during the spring break. Got rescheduled to today. So that's why we're here. Tarleton are going to be facing, I believe, Arkansas State Black today. I believe this is a team that we've gone against before. I believe we went against them last semester and we believe 1-0. That being said, we're meeting them once again today, and we'll see where we go. Right now we're on Chalet, very common map that we've seen from the Tarleton State Texans. Bands are going to be very similar. We're going to be seeing Tarleton start on defenders. Do know Tarleton kind of over these past few days, they've been definitely focusing on what they need to do to start winning a little bit more confident rounds. They're starting to understand kind of a little bit more of their basic principles that they may have been missing these past few games. And so I'm kind of excited to see what Tarleton do have for us today. Nothing too different with the comp. We're going to be seeing everyone kind of just on their rolls. We're going to be seeing Bobbert on the castle. I believe 3 different people play castle on this map for strats and stuff like that.
10 seconds to go.
But from the attacking side, from Arkansas,
Seconds left before insertion.
we're going to be seeing kind of a little bit more of like a
Attackers are heading out.
gathering control meta from Arkansas. As they're going to be bringing out the Nomad and the Grim. Grim's a little less picked, but still a pretty good operator for this, just so you can clear mezzanine. The little like balcony area. Vigilus getting droned out. Just the drone, the constant mosquito. The second mosquito. There's kind of a little bit of a crossfire setup. The third mosquito coming out. But Vigilus is going to go ahead and go down to Green Bean TV, which I didn't switch to him in time, but I believe that did happen in lobby. I don't think he was able to move. So just getting constantly droned out just really didn't help the captain get his initial kill. Be hearing this castle barricade get broken. We're gonna have access into bathroom now. Yeah, he's kind of in a tough spot to deal with right now. And he is going to go down from the buck below. Sink did get beat out. Second pair of B's coming out. Great shot onto the thermite. Big AE's finally going to get finished.
C4 deployed.
Capital Fire is going to go out. Take a little bit of space on the thing. Shot's not quite landing. Sink's going to hear this plant start going down. He's going to go down to clutch. 2v4 situation for Tarleton. A little bit of chip damage onto Bohannonite as he is going to go down. Bobbert, last one left alive. Not able to get the first pick. Know someone's half wall. And quite not being able to land the shots as Arkansas are going to take the first round. Yeah, honestly, that initial pick on Devedulus, something you can't really avoid. but maybe a little bit more time wasted and it would have been pretty nice. And then getting caught from below from the buck was definitely an issue. I feel like Bohannon should have stayed on those solarium stairs just so he can kind of have somewhat of a presence downstairs, as the buck was just kind of just running around, putting a lot of holes in the floor. Made it really hard for the Tarleton Texans to keep pace. Have you seen Bohannon on the castle now?
10 seconds left before insertion.
Place device.
5 seconds to insertion.
Device positioned. Jammer ready to activate.
I believe this may be a little bit of a strat change from the previous rounds, as Team Vegelus on Bandit and then PKE on the mute, as usually it's the other way around.
Initiating jammer. Reloading!
I do think that it was originally Bohannon on Bandit, and then Sync had Castle, and PKE was on Tubarão. But seems like they changed a little bit of the roles. Maybe they found something. He is getting Damos tracked. Trying to maybe get a pick off of it, but not quite being able to get it, as, yeah, really impressive character right there. Damos, what a annoying character design for us roamers. As Arkansas are going to be able to get their second floor control as they wanted. They are droning out. They are going to be able to see that first floor isn't occupied by Tarleton at all, so they may just go ahead and take it. Very quiet. Kind of none going on right now. But it does look like that Arkansas are going to group, try to take this backside from Snowmobile. Or not Snowmobile, sorry.
Device on ice.
Bro is going to come out and stall the explosion just a little bit, but Unfreeze is going to go out. PKE being able to stay here because of the mute jammer. He's going to hear the plant go down. One shot, but not quite being able to get the kill.
Frozen middle.
Sees the body. Flash is going to come out. The Jaeger's going to stop it. Beastly's going to be able to get the kill into Vegelus, as he is going to realize he's going to be flanked. Beastly's going to be able to get a second one on the Sync. Bohannon in a 1v5 situation. And Creedles, or I'll just say Creed. Creed is going to be able to get the finishing pick. Flawless round for Arkansas. 2-0. I kind of want to see Tarleton go bar here. I feel like they do need a little bit of a change of pace. A little bit of a more layered strategy as it goes into, but they are going to go second floor. Looks like
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Looks like Arkansas are kind of prepared for that, as they're just going to be running the same comp that they were the first time they did attack second floor.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Yeah, the only thing I feel like Bohannon here just needs to make sure he keeps control of that first floor, so that buck can't just roam around.
10 seconds to insertion.
Because as soon as he's able to do that, everyone else on site just
5 seconds.
they don't have their cover anymore.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
So hopefully on the roam that Vigilus does, he's able to at least maybe get a kill or waste a little bit more time as well. As any time helps the Texans on site.
Reloading!
It is going to be able to spot the first drone. So it's probably going to have to reposition. Oh, it does look like Arkansas are clearing the basement. Which, if anything, that's a good sign that people are going to be attempting to waste a little bit of time to find him. I think they are going to know that he's playing Car Garage. So we're just going to have to see how they play it. They do hear him. They're kind of expecting him to be here. Like I said, the amount of time he's wasting, the drone coming in. And Ved's doing good, not peeking here. Flash is going to come out. No one pushing just yet. Knows he's here. Not a kill gain, but quite the amount of time that he stalled. Especially for two people. It's going to make this attack very rushed on the side of Arkansas. Texans on site. You got to make sure they keep this, but like I said, Bohannon needs to stay down there. The rush plant is coming in. The defuse is going to go down. Bullet's not quite landing. Sink is going to be able to run out and get one. Be able to get two. Oh, barely missing three. PKE is fully going to go down to the buck that was sitting below. Oh, and the bullets barely missing the guy crouching. Left to Bobbert and Bohannon in this 3v2 situation. As Bobbert is going to go down to clutch, and Beastly is going to die to the buck sitting downstairs. Like I said, this buck, way too much power right now. He really needs to be the main focus for Bohannon here. If anything, Bohannon needs to be trying to get this flank on main stairs. I understand that they have a nomad and everything, but having control of this first floor is just really important on that second floor site if they do have a buck. Dokubi's going to come out, and then the Valkyrie band on the side of Arkansas. Timeout is going to come out from the Tarleton guys. Like I said, you know, besides not hitting some shots, Tarleton just really need to do these flanks, need to understand where their space is, what space they need to control, because they're just getting collapsed on. People on site can't do anything if Bohannon is just gonna give up that first floor. On the basement, nothing really happened on basement. Basement needs to just be a little bit cleaner. They need to understand that on the south side, or on the side that they were attacking from, they just gotta be wary of what devices they have. The nitro on that plant would have been a lot better than the body of PKE. So I'm hoping that's kind of what Tarleton's talking about. They're going to run Vigil instead of the Valkyrie, which is good. Does help
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Vigilus
by
out
attackers.
a little bit. As in Vigil's, I forgot what they call it.
Bomb located
Probably
by
just white
attackers.
noise. He's able to be invisible from any devices. That does include Thamos's gadget. And then any drones that come by, they do get an indicator that he's around, but can't physically see him.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Deploying jammer. Reload.
Looks like Bohannon's trying to go for a little bit more of a aggressive angle, as he kind of wants to get this guy out from hopping into this area. And it looks like Vigilus is gonna kind of partner up with him.
Located target. First floor.
Vigil is gonna pop his. Oh, not sure how that wasn't a headshot, but still a good amount of damage from Bohannon. I would be kind of sated with that, to be honest. This spots Vigilus for a good position.
I'm reloading.
And the shot not quite landing. Rika is going to be able to get the kill onto Bohannon as well. Sink's not going to be able to land his shot onto Beastly. Good shot by PKE. He sees the second one, but can't quite get the range on the shotgun for it. And it's left to Bobbert. Albeit they're all really low. But shots not quite landing from the side of Tarleton. Making it 4-0. Like I said, Tarleton just need to be aware of the space that they can have and can't have. Yeah, I feel like it was a little bit better from the side from Bohannon. He did have an aggressive angle, and I did really like that. But they're just losing quite a lot of space. The attackers are quite oppressive, and you know, if we had a little bit more aim power on our side, it's not quite. The shots aren't just quite landing. But once Tarleton get their gears turning, they can keep going. They can keep fighting, which does look like the game doesn't want us to do that, as I think we're going to be stuck on this loading screen.
Attackers need
Or
to
not.
locate
Okay,
and
cool.
defuse bombs.
That just lasted a lot longer than it should have. We're going to be seeing Tarleton go up,
Attackers have located a bomb.
or actually go down to Bar Gaming.
Locked in.
This is good.
Perimeter defense online.
This is a good site to hold, especially right now. I feel like Tarleton just needed something drastically different. I feel like this might be something that they're able to do.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
You can worry less about grenades now. Activate jammer.
It's just going to be an aggressive rush on the site. This is something I was not going to be expecting, as the plant's already going to start going down at 210. The great nitro from PKE, able to get that first kill. Little bit of damage onto this Blackbeard. He's very low. 2v3 situation for Tarleton, as grenade is going to come out from this Lion. Fed not quite being able to get the shot. This Blackbeard is just so low. And Tarleton trying to figure out how they can get a little bit of damage onto this Blackbeard. But I think Vigilist realizes that this guy is upstairs. Shot is going to come out. Green BTV is going to kill PKE in the meantime. And Lion's going to be able to get the kill on Ved, making it 5-0 for Arkansas. Quite the change of pace indeed, as 2 minutes, 2 minutes left on the clock in the round. Arkansas will get the plant off. Tarleton, I don't think necessarily we're expecting it, but PKE did a good time stalling for the rotators to get back, for the roamers to get back on site. And just the initial kills from Arkansas, creating a wound in Tarleton.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Jammer ready to activate. Device positioned. All secured! You can stop worrying about grenades now. Jammer ready.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Device placed.
Does look like, at least on this go round, they're gonna have a little bit more better of a setup. I do see that Bohannon's gonna be holding this first floor a little bit more. Hubbard's trying his best not to get droned, but a good I think 2 years ago, Siege made an update where if you scan the device of a character, you do reveal that the character exists in the game, allowing Deimos to be able to track you, which makes it a lot harder for this Jaeger to roam and not be caught. And getting a little bit of areas to shoot. Drone finally going away on Bobbert. A little bit of noise of a drone still, even though there isn't one. Still a good amount of time wasted from the roamers of Tarleton. If they're able to get an additional angle, I know Jaeger's being tracked. I think at this point he just falls back, try to maintain the numbers that Tarleton desperately need on these executes. And I think the amount of time wasted would be wonderful, but Bohannon not quite seeing the person upstairs, as he is going to be the first one taken down in this round. But a minute left on the clock. They know the area of where Bobbert is. Bobbert just needs to stay alive and try to waste as much time as he can. His life isn't really capable of staying alive, but 40 seconds left. Bobbert finally goes down. The plant is starting to go down, but PKE is ready with the nitro cell. Vigilus is ready for this guy on main stairs, but he quickly falls back. Sing's gonna be ran down by Beastly. As the plant attempts to go down, PKE is gonna be able to get the shotgun shot onto him. 15 seconds left in the round. Capital is gonna be attempting to try to grab this diffuser. Rika is gonna be able to get the kill on Vigilus, who's sitting main stairs, and Rika just sprinting it down. PKE trying his best, but not quite being able to do it. The roll swap coming in as Tarleton didn't get a single defensive round. It's very uncharacteristic of them. It is going to be a match point for the side of Arkansas. Looks like Tarleton are going to keep the typical bans, and it's going to be the same thing on both sides. They're going to ban the Blackbeard and the Dokkaebi, actually, and Dokkaebi is pretty annoying, but the Blackbeard ban is definitely a little personal, as Vigilus does typically play on the second floor, but it doesn't even look like that the Arkansas guys are going to be going second floor. They're going to be going bar gaming, as they're going to be running a pretty similar strategy with they're going to be running Vigil, so they do have someone who's going to be a guaranteed roam. But they're also going to have Frost, which I've been seeing a little bit more, but I guess it does deny the rush.
10 seconds remaining.
I remember there was another team, I forgot who they, I think it was UM Flint, who also ran Frost on this map,
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
or on this site
Attacker's bomb
specifically.
diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Activated.
Ready for company. Drone activated.
Drone
Does look like Tarleton are at least wanting to somewhat clear this basement area. They are going to see someone blue, and at least firing blue as well. And it's going to be the Wamai of all people. That's probably someone they weren't expecting. But they weren't able to get a drone onto main stairs, or at least check main stairs, so they may not be wary of the guy sitting main stairs there. PKE is going to be able to get the first kill on Eureka X Utah, who I believe was sitting mezzanine, who may have just overpeaked a little bit. Vigilus attempting to get into bathroom. PKE is going to see that Vigil is kind of roaming around, but not necessarily knowing where. So Mai's going to be sitting on these stairs, and or was it the Vigil actually? Being able to kill the Vigilus, it's really hard for the Jizza. Look down, Creedles is going to be able to get PKE on the hop in. This Bobber also does go down. It was traded out by Sync. It's 2v3 situation.
Let's see them hide now.
Arkansas are going to see that Tarleton are over in this area. They don't quite have access to the bomb, so they're just going to be attempting to
First floor.
try to win out by killing the rest of the enemies. But 15 seconds left. I don't think Tarleton have time for this. See, not being able to get the shot off. 1v3 situation for Bohannon, and Creed is going to put the nail in the coffin. 7-0 for the side of Arkansas, as Tarleton go into one more or two more games if they do win. And that was wonderful timing, as my siege just crashed. But we are probably going to cut it to at least a 5-minute break, so we will be right back while I get everything loaded.
No speed limit, chrome heart dripping, righting my wrongs, brighten that picture. Future so blurry, couldn't frame it with a filter. You so don't know how I think. Need some money in the city where the bags are. Took her out of work and now she never going back to it. Said it feels better when you come and put your hands on it. Oh yeah, don't got no money so you spending mine. Back to LA and now we going out. Came from the back and now we in the front. Still in the club and now you know we letting time fly. Can't stop, won't stop, hit the skyline while everybody else flies. Cause I'm down right, keeping things on lock. I'm about mine. Right now we not wrong with people. Look in the eye, now you can see the evil. What? These are the top shots
All right. Sorry about that. So on the second game, Tarleton State did win. I believe that was on Night Haven. I forgot which map it was. I can check while we are going through the band. But Tarleton did win that game 7-2. Whenever I was joining the lobby, it kicked me out of the lobby and did not let me back in. And so they were already in the game as that situation happened, so I didn't have the option to join back. But here we are on map 3. We're going to be on Border of all maps, which definitely is a map of all time. Vedulous, actually, I think the last time that we saw the Texans on Border was, I think, the second game, I think it was. And Vedulous did really well. I remember Texans won that map pretty decisively. But we're going to be seeing a little bit of trap operators come out from Arkansas. We're going to be seeing Clutch on Capcan, Green Bean on Thorn, and Rika on Ella. So they're kind of expecting a shield rush here, I feel like. And then Kate is still on the board, so it does seem like Creed is going to be running that character. It's a very commonly banned character, so see how Tarleton attack it.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Does seem like that their second map was on Night Haven, so I was correct about that.
Drones ready.
But we're going to be seeing Texans kind of take this, the opposite side. I forgot the name of this area. I think it's just Tuca. I'm going to be attempting to push archives here. They're trying to get a little bit of eyes onto CCTV. They are going to see the castle there. It's quite the setup that Arkansas has. Kind of a little bit goofy. Yeah. This whole hallway is just basically castled off. But kind of a slow start from Tarleton. Good amount of bullet exchange. Don't be calls are going to recognize that 2 are at least in here. Beastly somehow just gets a shot through the shield. Not sure how that happened. Bohannon runs in. Brady's able to get one off of Bohannon's run in. Sync I meant. But immediately sat down by Rika. But Bobber does get a kill onto Green Bean. PKE being able to get a kill onto Rika. Vigil has been fighting about the shield. 45 seconds left for the Tarleton Texans to attack here. They do have Capcan to run into, so hopefully they're able to recognize. I think that was a Capcan on that doorway there, so I'm hoping on this other one that they're attempting to walk into, neither of the things hit the Cade, which is sitting on that middle wall right there, but they don't know that necessarily. Grenade attempted to be cooked, does not work anymore. Didn't see a bullet necessarily. Creedles is able to get the kill onto Bobber, quickly traded out by Bohannon. I don't know if they're going to recognize that this guy's going to be sitting on the right side. A little bit of shots are going to come out. Clutch is going to be able to get that kill, and the pistol not quite being able to land for Tarleton. First round going to Arkansas. Valiant attempt from the 2. It was really, that seemed like a issue. I feel like that grenade should be more focused for that corner right there. especially if you don't have a way of clearing it, but nonetheless, a really good attempt, especially into 3 trap operators. It's quite the difficult task to ask for Tarleton. We're gonna be seeing, okay, the bathroom. That makes sense. I thought we were on the other side of the map. We're gonna be seeing bathroom come out from the side of Arkansas, which has kind of been the ideal second pick for a lot of teams.
Prone to razor blue.
We are not protected.
And a lot less trap operators this time. They're gonna have Rika on Boss G Vigil.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, that weapon is a very fun weapon.
5 seconds left.
But someone who's going to be kind of more guaranteed roam for the side of Arkansas. But it does seem like Tarleton do have two roam clear operators to kind of maybe get this Vigil out of position. We're gonna have some eyes of where some people may be, at least on the site. Tarleton kind of taking it slow. They're gonna be looking to go through from vehicle customs, maybe look just customs in general, and
Gonna make a new door.
gonna be trying to get control of the server.
Take cover.
Dokubi call is gonna come out. But I don't think any of the Texans have a way to play off the Dokubi sounds. PKE is gonna realize that oh,
Wait, threat detected.
this is wonderful gameplay.
Make way for Boogie.
Okay, that fixed it, I guess. There's a little bit of a glitch going on. Bullet is able to hit Creed as Bohannon quickly takes him out. So kind of flabbergasted over the, what a weird glitch. Second call is gonna come out. To be lot of calls heard upstairs. One is gonna drop from the hatch. Bobber's able to get the first shot off, but not the headshot. Flashbang is gonna go out. Thorn isn't flashed by it. He might be flashed by that one, but doesn't seem like it, as Green Bean is gonna kill Sink. Green Bean's able to get Vedrilus as well. Shot's not quite landing for Bobbert. Clutch being able to get a kill onto PKE in the meantime. Bobbert being able to get the kill. Bobbert able to get 2. 2v2 situation for the side of Tarleton. I don't think they recognize that someone is still up top. But it looks like Bohannon is planning in a safe spot. As the drop. He's gonna go out. Bohannon's able to get that kill. Bohannon is gonna just full on plant the bomb in this 1v1. Him versus Beastly. And attempting to get the kill, but not quite being able to. As Arkansas get a second round on the third map. In another 1vx, 2vx situation. Tarleton are getting the kills now, but now they're just, I feel like their timing may be just a little off. They really needed to get the Thorn outside that corner, as the Thorn was able to get 2 picks there and just keep the positioning and let her teammates roam for her. She really did a lot to carry that round. But it does look like Arkansas are going to go to Ventilation and Workshop, which used to be the old second one, but got replaced by Bathroom.
I'm reloading.
Prone razor shell.
Swapping mags. Perimeter defense active.
10 seconds to insertion.
Nothing too different coming out from either side of the comps. You're gonna have a little bit more of a secondary comp for Arkansas, as they do have quite a bit of characters just to control an area rather than roam. But they are gonna put 2 people up top, and I believe Tarleton are gonna try to clear them off of this top floor. And you're gonna spot the Wamai sending in hookah. You're gonna see the shield and finally the warden setting in armory. Trying to remember the name of the site. Yeah, I was gonna say this warden I think is gonna be playing close with the shotgun. As he runs in, the warden getting knocked down, being killed by Vigilus. Great way to stop the shotgun getting value, but Sink is gonna go down to this one my players. Bohannon attempts to catch him, but not quite being able to. Is going to be seen on cameras. Clutch only surviving on 1 health. But quite the vertical control that Tarleton have to look into sight here. But they just have to be wary of these guys trying to get a quick angle, aggressive angle. I think Fedulus is gonna try to get onto the site through bathroom. They don't have any hard breachers, so they're gonna be looking to combat the people customs and armory here, or not armory, but ventilation room. Lion skin is gonna go out as Vigilus does clear waiting room. He's gonna see this Wamai here. Going over into customs. As Bohannon is gonna be able to get that kill from Vigilus' aggression. Vigilus not being able to quite trade it out as Beastly gets 2. Beastly gets 3. PKE left in a 1v3 situation. Castle really changed the tide of the round there. PKE not able to kill Beastly as he gets his 4th kill of the round. Really changing the tide of the round there, making Tarleton go 0-3. Granted, it's on attack on one of the most solved maps there are, so it's very difficult to attack this map in higher stages of play. Looks like Tarleton are going to ban Cade. Cade definitely did have a little bit of an impact on the initial 2nd floor hold. So it just looks like Tarleton are going to go ahead and ban it out, as Arkansas are going to ban Vigilus' Blackbeard, as Vigilus is going to go to Monty instead.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Doorway trapped. Stay clear of blast zone.
Setting the razor shell.
And once again, the triple trap operators for the site do come out.
Device activated.
And then they're going to just have Bandit instead of that Cade.
Device positioned.
Tarleton definitely have the advantage here with the ban. I feel like Blitz is going to be a lot better, I feel like, for the site, because if they are going to have people who are going to be playing on Hookah, which is going to be this area over here,
5 seconds to insertion.
then they should be able to at least get a kill or 2, or make them push back into A site, and then they could have someone catch the person running away, kind of like how Bohannon did on the person playing customs. Tarleton kind of look like they're leaning towards the same push that they did the initial round. Trying to make sure that they don't run into any traps here. I don't know if Bobber's going to be able to get the angle on that. Doesn't seem like it, but in the meantime, Sink is able to get a kill onto Creed, which is a very important pick. Vigilus is going to be able to skip the initial hold from the right side.
Drone is ready to go.
So Sink. Capcan Trap is going to go out. Damage PKE just a little bit. But this Thorn is trying to hold this aggressive angle as the castle covers. They're going to see Ella in the main hallway. Sink accidentally stunning his teammates. Grenade is going to go out. Not really clear too much, just giving a little bit of cover fire.
Grenade out!
A little bit of opening coming up for Vigilus to walk in here. Flash is going to go out, but he's not going to recognize the person standing on the left side on half wall. Sink is going to go down to Beastly as well. Bohan is going to be knocked down to 1 health, but PKE is quickly able to trade that. I don't think he recognizes that someone's going to be sitting on the shield on the close right, but Bobber's able to quickly clear that out. Bohannon's able to get 2 kills there with PKE and Clutch, as they're going to get flanked by Rika. In a 1v1 situation, is Bobber able to clutch? Fake prone is going to go down. 30 seconds left for Bobber. Fuser is going to be gained. Bobber attempting to heal, but Rika might be able to hear this. Doesn't seem like Rika is able to react in time. That Lamine is going to go out, stun. Bohannon is going to go down to the initial person sitting in the thing. Bobber's not going to be able to find Rika, who clutches it up for Arkansas. A little bit devastating that Bohannon gets an additional kill. Not on the enemy, but on the on his teammate. But these are very close rounds, just Tarleton not being able to get the success that they want on these 1vx's and 2vx's. They're just not able to turn the tide.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Once again, we're going to be seeing Arkansas go over to bathroom once again. Last time that we were on this,
Discovered the location of a bomb.
the Thorn dropped down from hatch and had that rotate on lock. And Tarleton just they had the util to get her out of the corner, make her incapacitated to fight, but she still ended up with 1 kill and able to keep control of the area, allowing for her teammates to rotate.
10 seconds left.
If Tarleton are able to
Device placed.
kind of get the same push going, but if they're able to ban, or if they're able to get the
Attackers are heading
Thorn out
to defuse the
off
bomb.
this hatch, it's going to be really good for Tarleton.
Fridge, Sophia.
It was you who took it. Wait, did you take my Porsche?
Looks like they're going to be holding very similar to how they do second floor, having the people sitting up top. But it's like Tarleton are looking to
Drone activated.
push vehicle customs once again. Or sorry, server room.
Activating drone.
They do recognize that someone's going to be playing in customs right now. It's going to be put on 5 ping as Brady was attempting to get the headshot, but not quite being able to land it. If anything, a little bit of ship damage can go a long way. He's going to be recognized on drone once again. PKE looking to maybe try to get a little bit of an aggressive trade. He's gonna recognize that he's on top. He's sticking his ground, wasting a lot of time. Very quiet as we're approaching the minute mark of the round, but Clutch gonna disrupt the silence by getting a kill on Distinct from the hatch. Sitting above. Verticality on the site is quite a bit.
Tracks out.
PKE trying to get this castle off this angle, just not quite able to. As Bobbert is gonna be caught with his pants down, Rika being able to kill Bohannon. Tarleton, Vigil is showing he's not quite out of this round just yet. $15 left for the attackers. Bullets not quite going in PK's favor. Vigilus not able to get a second one as Tarleton go down 5-0 on border. Like I said, very difficult map to attack on. Really difficult. But Arkansas are going to go back to ventilation, which once again Tarleton just lost in it was a 3vx this time, but they just weren't able to get Beastly this castle off that custom angle.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Really,
the bomb.
really difficult to push the side that they were wanting to,
Razor bloom out.
just because this castle had a secondary angle.
Changing mags.
Tarleton just need to be confident. I feel like they're spending, they may be overcautious on some situations. They do have to, I feel like they have to get a little bit more
10 seconds left before insertion.
gambly with the angles that they clear,
5 seconds remaining.
and may need to start trying to
Attackers are moving out to locate
get a little
bomb
bit
and
of
defuse it.
elimination going with just what angles can happen and what angles they shouldn't be in.
Hit and gun. Drone ready.
You're gonna see that this warden's gonna be playing CCTV. He's still gonna be here, and they do understand that he's gonna be sitting on the wall here. I don't believe that he has a rotate out of it. He does. So if he does get pinched, and it looks like he's just gonna do exactly what I thought he was gonna do and leave up the position as Bohannon just trying to get a good timing to kill this warden, barely missing through the wall, but making him go back if anything. And Vigilus checking to see if there's any legions around. Is he just gonna walk forward just very confidently? Minute 30 left on the time as Legion peeks and shows his guard, but not being able to get a shot off. Bohannon is gonna hit the Thorn. The Legion man. A little bit of chip damage from below onto the Bohannon. Reaching a minute left, and Vigilus is trying to get his teammate to kill. Another call is gonna go out. PKE is gonna get hit by a thorn trap. I think Arkansas State just dropped below, and Creed is gonna get an ankle onto Bohannon through the hatch. 35 seconds left in the round. Arkansas are just spread out all the way on second floor, or on first floor. As Vigilus is gonna hop into the site, put a smoke down, start planting. PK is gonna be able to get a kill through the floor. Vigilus getting the defuse in time. He's gonna be able to get one kill. PK being able to get a second kill, but Rika is gonna get a kill on the PKE. Vigilus is not gonna move at all. And shotgun from above. Ends any of the time wasted from Vigilus. And 6-0 to the side of Arkansas, as Tarleton weren't able to get an attacking round on this map. This does leave Arkansas on match point and series point. And it does look like Arkansas are gonna ban Valkyrie, which, you know, kind of sucks for the side of Tarleton. Valkyrie is pretty powerful on this map, so it is understood.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
In a razor bloom.
Reloading mag!
Razor Chalet.
ADS deployed and ready to go. All reinforced! Deploying ADS. Walls reinforced! You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Throwing a razor bloom.
Device activated.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Device placed.
5 seconds to
I don't know why it shows Ved permanently switching operators. Can't switch operators on defense.
Defuse a bomb.
But we're gonna have pretty much everyone on their similar roles, with Bobber on the roam, Vigilus gonna be soft anchoring, and Bohannon being hard anchor, and then sync up PKA having a little bit more of a flex of where they can play. A little bit of bullets coming out, but not quite landing, as Bohannon is going to be the first one to go down in this crucial last round. Possible last round. And PK is going to have a pretty aggressive angle on this. In offices. It's a grenade. It's quite not going to go out, but Bobber is going to go down to Beastly. But Vigilus is going to be able to trade it out and get Creed. And Clutch is going to be able to kill PKE on that aggressive angle. 2v4 situation for Ved and Sync, as Ved is also in a pretty aggressive spot. Not quite being able to get the initial shots, but being able to finally clean it up, kill Beastly. Sync's going to be able to get Green Bean in the meantime, and Ved's going to be able to get Clutch bringing the 2v4 situation to a 2v1 situation as Tarleton attempt to get their first round of the match. They're against Twitch, who is currently in hallway, grabbing the diffuser and attempting to look through hookah. Both angles are covered, but I think Rika knows that Vegelus has been playing here. The drone is gonna go out. Noise is gonna be revealed, but it's quickly traded out by Sync. Tarleton being able to ensure that they don't get 7-0 once again as they get their first round on border. A lot better play from Tarleton as they're just not feeling the attacks today. But they're going to go bathroom tellers, and they're going to be bringing smoke, which I don't think has been played this series, at least on the side of Tarleton. I'm kind of surprised that Tarleton aren't going to be bringing a shield of some kind, as typically people put a shield in this top area to better fortify it just a little bit better.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Deploying ADS.
10 seconds remaining.
Reinforce the wall!
5 seconds remaining.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
But this time they're going to have Sync and Bob on the room a little bit more, as they're going to put Ved, go ahead and MPK on the soft anchoring / hard anchoring.
Placing a razor bloom.
Sync is going to be revealed on playing this top floor, as he's attempting to get a little bit of a punch hole angle into this hallway. As Bobbert's going to be the first one to go down on 90. Not quite being able to get the kill. Sync not prepared for Clutch to be walking in that area. 2 minutes left on the clock, and it's already a 3v5. But
Babes in position.
PKE is going to be kind of pinched in the spot, as Arkansas are going to just ram everything above it, make it difficult for PKE to play this far angle. It's going to be revealed that someone is going to be at least in the subtle area of the angle PKE is holding, but still a difficult ask, as Creed is able to catch Fed getting pinched on sight. Bohanna and PKE left in a 2v5 situation. Bohannon being able to get the kill onto Creed, putting him a step closer, but traded out from Rika onto PKE. Bohannon left in a 1v4, and Green Bean being able to finish the map out for Arkansas, who win the series 2-1. Yep. Very hard map for Tarleton. Honestly, Border is my least favorite map of currently. I think it's worse than Skyscraper right now. So some things to kind of conclude on for Tarleton. I think they need to be going through a little bit more of a process of elimination, as they're taking a little bit too much time on their attacks. If they're able to hasten their attack, I think they would have a lot better of a time to being able to successfully clear angles that actually may be possible, rather than taking their times on angles that are very low % of where characters could be playing. But that being said, we are going to be seeing Tarleton come back this next Wednesday coming up. And then after that Wednesday, we will be in spring break. And this is what this game was. As for everything else, I do know Valorant is going to be streamed tomorrow. So do tune in for that. But for now, I will go ahead and catch you all later. Y'all have a great day, all right?